What's up guys, Steve here with another unemployment update in regards to the LWA program. So yesterday we saw FEMA approve 3 more states, putting us at a total of 44 states now approved to receive LWA. In addition to that, we also saw another application entered, leaving only 1 state now that we're still waiting to hear from. So in this video, I'm going to be covering all 44 states and giving you updated distribution dates for when you can expect to see that benefit hit your bank account. So I'm going to be covering all that in today's video, and if you like that, if you could do me a quick favor, smash the like button. It'll just take a second. I would appreciate it. YouTube's success is pretty much based on interaction, so when you hit the like button and leave comments, it helps me out. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. And also, just to clarify, this is on unemployment LWA. This isn't on the stimulus package, stimulus checks, or any of the other provisions that are unfolding. However, there's been a lot taking place lately, so I'm going to make sure to keep you guys up to date. And if you'd like to stay up to date on all of those topics, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way every time I upload videos, you can stay notified. All right, so let's dive into it. So yesterday, September the 1st, 2020, FEMA approved 3 more states, and those 3 states are Illinois, Wisconsin, and South Carolina. So congratulations to those of you who've been waiting to hear on that. And just to recap, that all of the 44 states are expected to receive $300 per week from FEMA for the LWA program, with the exception of a couple of states that are contributing an additional $100 on top of that, so that way their unemployed can receive $400 of total additional enhanced unemployment. And those states include Kentucky, West Virginia, Vermont, Kansas, and Montana. Eligibility. So there are a couple of requirements that you need to meet in order to receive the LWA benefit. Now I'll put a screenshot right here from the executive memorandum so you go ahead and see it for yourself. Now, according to the executive memorandum, you must be collecting $100 per week or more in order to be eligible to receive this boost. And that is before taxes. Now, in addition to that, a carryover that we saw from FPUC that you won't see in the executive memorandum is you have to have lost your job due to the pandemic. So if you make over $100 per week and have lost your job due to the pandemic, you should be eligible to receive this LWA boost. Now, this is to be applied retroactively from the time we saw the FPUC $600 weekly boost expire, which was August 1st. So this LWA will be applied retroactively from August 1st. Now, in the executive memorandum, it said that this was to last till the end of the year or until funds are exhausted. Well, we saw that FEMA said immediately after that they didn't have funds to last till the end of the year. However, they said that they could guarantee 3 weeks, but this was just them being conservative. And now the good news is they're coming out and giving 4 and even 5 weeks to some states. So you can expect to receive 3 to 5 weeks of retroactive pay as of from August 1st. All right, so enough recap. Let's dive into the 44 states and their distribution days. And just a reminder that South Dakota is the only state that has opted out. And we also saw Washington, D.C. apply, making Nebraska the only state that is yet to apply. And the distribution dates, it's going to vary from state to state. It's different for everybody. In the executive memorandum, it says that states must apply and be approved by FEMA. Then FEMA will send them the funds, and then the states need to distribute it. However, some states are going to be able to get this out quicker than others because some of their systems are able to do so faster than others. So it just depends on your state as to when you're going to be receiving this boost. So first I'm going to dive into the 4 states that are currently pending approval. So these ones want to participate in LWA, but they're still waiting approval from FEMA. And the first one is Delaware. And we actually received an update from Delaware, and they said that this will be a nightmare for them to implement. It's very complicated, and they're expecting that it's going to take them quite some time. Nevada is still pending approval, and they said this could take them up to 4 to 6 weeks to get approved. Also, New Jersey, they said they're going to need an entirely new system to distribute this once they're approved, and this could take them until October. Also, Kansas is still pending approval, and we still have no information on Kansas as of yet. Oh yeah, Washington, D.C. is now on this list too. And we have no information in regards to when they're going to be distributing as of yet. All right, guys, so now let's dive into the 44 states that have been approved and their anticipated distribution dates. And just so you guys know, there's a link in the description below to the actual FEMA website. So that way you can see from FEMA themselves who has been approved and when. So we're going to go through this just so you know that's where I get my list of approved states. So on August 15th, we saw Arizona, Iowa, Louisiana, and New Mexico approved, and Arizona is already paying out. Iowa, we have an update that they said if it's not already going out, it will be soon. Louisiana is already paying, and New Mexico said mid-September. On August 16th, we saw Colorado, Missouri, and Utah approved, and Colorado said mid-September, and Missouri is already paying, and Utah said only 3 weeks away, maybe in mid-September. August 15th, we saw Oklahoma approved, and they said mid to late September. And we also saw Montana approved, and they are already paying out. August 19th, we saw Maryland and Idaho approved, and Maryland is saying September 27th, and Idaho in the next couple of days. On August 21st, we saw a bunch of states approved, and those states include Massachusetts, who is saying September the 15th, if not already distributing. Alabama said next week. California said September 7th, and they also said there's going to be 2 phases of distribution. So you're going to want to check their EDD website for more information. Indiana said mid-September. North Carolina said looks like next week, and there's going to be more information coming out via email. Texas is already paying. Kentucky early September. Michigan requests that you do not contact them and that their date is to be determined. So yeah, if you're in Michigan, they're saying not to contact them. Okay. August 22nd, we saw Vermont approved, and they said it should be going out in a few weeks. Mississippi said mid-September. Tennessee is already paying out, and Rhode Island said mid-September. August 23rd, we saw New York approved. They're saying September 6th. Alaska is saying mid to late October, and Georgia is saying 3 to 4 weeks. August 24th, states approved include Connecticut, Pennsylvania, and Washington, and New Hampshire. Connecticut is saying that you will need to recertify to receive this in mid-September, so it's not just automatic if you're in Connecticut. Pennsylvania is saying September 6th. Washington still need information to come out, and New Hampshire is saying early September. August 25th, we saw Maine approved. We have no information. Arkansas said that they need to have system modifications made to get this out, and they said they're weeks away. August 26th, Ohio was approved. They're saying mid to late September, and so was Virginia, and we currently have no information as of yet. August 27th, we saw West Virginia approved. We don't have any information on distribution days. August 28th, Wyoming was approved, and they said they're going to get it out as quickly as possible. And Oregon, we're still awaiting information. August 29th, we saw Minnesota approved, and they're saying it could be right now or up to September 6th. Florida, they are currently preparing right now, but they don't have a specific date. And Hawaii said that they are moving as quickly as possible, but no specific date as of yet. August 31st, we saw North Dakota approved, and they said mid-September. And yesterday we saw Illinois approved, Wisconsin, and South Carolina. And Illinois, no information. Wisconsin did give us some information, and they're saying about 8 weeks. South Carolina, no information. I hope this video was helpful and informative. I'll make sure to keep you guys up to date as information rolls out, and it's coming out very, very fast. I'm expecting things to unfold with stimulus checks, stimulus packages, unemployment, FPUC rolling out here very quickly. So I'm going to try my best to keep you guys up to date as the information rolls out. And if you like that, if you could do me a quick favor, smash the like button. It'll just take a second and it'll help me out a ton. Also, if you'd like to stay up to date with what's taking place, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And also too, there is a lot going on in the world right now. I know there's a lot of people that just need something positive and encouraging. There's a group of us getting together and doing Bible studies on Thursday evenings. It's on Facebook at teachjesus.app, and go ahead and message the page if you'd like to be a part of the actual live Zoom Bible study. Also want to do a plug for my wife at www.nayaellaboutique.com. If you'd be interested in some fashionable, modest women's clothing, she has her website there. Well, you guys, I hope this video was helpful. I hope that this reaches you well. I'll make sure to keep you guys up to date as info rolls out. God bless. This is Steve.